going on, everybody? Welcome to Three Men in the Basement.
Chinmo,
Dave.
what are we doing here?
I don't know. I don't think we ever
Just
know.
turned on my computer and I saw you, so I figured I'd pop in.
Yeah, it's me and Dave tonight. We're taking over, and honestly,
the Variant Dave takeover. We've been talking about this for years. The Variant Dave
we have.
takeover, and
I know it's
finally
been.
Did it.
You know what? We should probably just end it there. We'll end it top. We'll quick
right.
little 1 minute show. That's all we need.
Can't get any better than that.
Yeah, I feel like I probably should show an intro. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, sure. We'll play this one. Listen to Kevin Smith and Otto.
Go ahead.
And go. Hey man, it's me, Kevin Smith, and you're watching Three Men in a Basement. Take that from a former comic book man.
Love it. Awesome, dude. Thank you again. All right.
Pleasure.
The hug at the end
so
gets
good.
me every time. It's such a funny hug.
Very good.
So good. All right, guys. Well, welcome everybody in. What's happening? It's going to be a very laid back kind of show tonight. We have no real game plan, although we never really do. So it's been a very stressful.
It's Chinmo game night, and we do have a.
That's
game
true.
time.
That's true. No game night tonight, though. It's been quite the week for me, so I did not have time to do a game. But we're gonna have a couple guests on in a little bit. One's actually already backstage. We're gonna pop them in here in a minute. Dave, you want to?
Yeah, this was kind of a this was kind of a last minute. We weren't sure if we were gonna go live tonight. It was Chinmo
was.
I guess he had a computer issue. Didn't involve Tito's like Otto's, but we weren't sure we were going to be able to go live tonight. It was kind of last minute. So Chinmo called me about an hour ago and said, "Hey, can you still make it?"
Yeah, this was a very last minute show. I had some very technical.
What am I going to do? What else am I doing on a Friday night?
Exactly right. We're hanging. We're talking. We're going to hang out, and I got to tell you, the people that I texted came through very last minute. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
But cool. I unfortunately had to do my laptop decided to stop working, so I'm streaming from a brand new, very expensive laptop. So we'll see how it goes.
You never looked better. It was worth the money.
Thank you. Oh, thanks. It's a high resolution. Yeah, it makes me look even prettier. It really gets to like all the beard hair in there.
All right, so let's I'll take a look at the chat here.
Yeah,
we got Wookie Fodder was the first one in here. We got John Big Daddy Ross. How you doing? Good to see you. Who else we got? CT Jazz King. Happy weekend.
Comics.
Sweet Gems, of course.
So I'm glad you skipped over that other guy.
Yeah. I'm ignoring.
Oh, was that you? Was that
one?
Was that you? Or was that Otto?
No,
if it wasn't you, it was Otto. All right.
He timed himself out. And then Kelvin. Yeah. Welcome.
Hey, and who else we got here? Recognize it. Neil.
And Sweet Gems.
Pop.
Bit chatty tonight. Very good. So just keep chatting if you guys got something you want to bring up. This is basically I guess a no agenda show.
Yeah. We got a little bit of agenda. We got some cool stuff. There's going to be a slight tease of a big announcement coming up.
Okay.
We're going to talk about some very awesome upcoming events. But before we even do that, that way I don't get yelled at, we're going to go ahead and, I don't like doing this, but, hit that like, give us that thumbs up, hit that notification bell for when we go live impromptu like this, very shortly noticed. So thank you all for showing up. And, if you're not, subscribe. We got a lot of awesome content coming out. We got a lot of live stuff coming out. That's going to be great. And then leave us a comment. Anything we're talking about, anything we're not talking about, we read all the comments. So leave one. All right. That's all the housekeeping I got. No, I lied. It's not. Otto gave me a whole list of stuff I have to do. He's not even here, and he's making people do stuff he doesn't want to do.
He's in. What is he in your other ear? Is he chatting with you? You got a headset?
He was here before everybody else got on. We were setting some stuff up. Otto's he's got some family time. He's going away next weekend. So, but excited to announce new sponsor of the show, officially Spineworks New York. New logo and everything looks awesome. Spineworks.
It's our buddy Mike Raphael.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You know him well.
Doing some great work.
You've seen him on the show. He's going to be there. So basically, every event will be at this year. Spineworks New York will also be there. I always feel weird when it cuts my face off. There we go. We'll go to the side. I'm gonna go two-face with it. But yeah. But yeah, awesome new logo. Officially Spineworks New York. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. All right. Shall we bring in? Yeah, I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah,
I got
who's sitting
control.
back there?
Yeah. We got Mr. Planet Mayhem himself. What's going on, Jesse?
What's going on,
Hey.
everybody? How you doing?
Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I sent up the flare gun, the bat signal, if you will, to a bunch of people, and Jesse was like, "Hell yeah!" So I appreciate it.
Very good.
Glad
Appreciate
to
that,
be here.
Jesse.
Thanks for having me.
Jesse, I gotta ask, the background you got there on your left shoulder, is that Ghost Rider? What is that? Yeah.
Yes. This was a print I won at the swap, actually. This
Oh,
was actually
fucking-
Sean's comic CT. And on one of the raffles, this was a nice print.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Just some of the
that's cool.
goodies you can get at the swap, which is happening again this year.
Esteban
hint.
Salinas. If I'm saying that
That's-
right, I don't know.
That's a cool. It almost looks glow in the dark.
Honestly, I
Yeah,
never,
it almost like blacklight.
I never kind of tried it out, so I'm gonna have to.
Very sweet. Awesome. Well, thank you, man, for joining us. Appreciate it. We're gonna have a handful of other fun people from the community popping in and out throughout the whole show. But I figured, before there he is, Sweet Gems. He's there for you.
You're supposed to be here tonight.
He was.
Yeah,
I don't think he
John
to
knows
be
who we are.
fair. Thanks, John. I appreciate it, buddy. No, but yeah, there was a lot of back and forth with whether or not this show was going to happen. It was happening, then it wasn't, then it definitely wasn't. Then it was a hope it was gonna, and then very last minute, I was like, it can happen, it can work.
Yeah, like you said, Otto's got some family stuff next week. I guess Roger hasn't been feeling well. Roger's been under the weather, so
poor little baby's been sick. No, I was just kidding, Roger. I was laid up with like the flu, or I don't even know what it was, for like a week the other week, and it was.
My kid was sick the other day.
I had a shingles vaccine. They say when you get 50, you should get a shingles vaccine.
Dave, you're not a day over 30.
I know. Well, they said,
come on, 25.
They checked the rings on me and they said I was over 50. So,
the
but I'll tell you, I've had flu shots and all this stuff, and the shingles, I was fine like most of the day. Like I got it in the morning on Wednesday. I worked all day, didn't have any issues. Got home, showered, sat down and watched TV, and my whole body just ached. Like I just was achy. I was sweaty. I was shivering. I mean, it was the craziest thing. I got like maybe 3 hours of sleep that night. But I'm just basically getting over it now.
But you don't have shingles.
Yeah,
I don't.
So
but who knows if I would have gotten it? I'm not even sure why my wife's like, I'm not getting the shingle shot because she's had shingles. So
I don't even get the flu shot.
Crazy.
All right. Well, as our good friend John Big Daddy Ross was talking, the swap, I'm just going to tease it. I'm not going to announce anything official, but it is happening again this year. Stay tuned next week. Maybe the week after. I believe first week in February. My dates are all mixed up, but there will be a big announcement with the swap coming very, very soon.
Yeah.
A lot of awesome stuff this year for it. Can't wait. Super excited. But before even the swap, which is going to be in May again, same weekend. I will say that it's going to be the same weekend. It's always after Mother's Day, before Memorial Day. It's always right in between. It's going to be the same weekend.
Right.
But before the swap, we got this. We got our comic crawl up here near me, Massachusetts. It's going to be February 24th. If you have ever been on any one of our crawls, you don't want to miss this one. If you haven't been on one, this is a perfect one to join in on. I believe all three members here have been on not one, but multiple crawls. And
I think I was on all except for that very first one when I was in the middle of the week when most of us were working. The first one I missed.
Those
But a lot of the guys
islands.
showed up but a lot of those guys showed up at my shop. It was kind of funny because the first stop was like my LCS, which is like 2 blocks away from my print shop. And all of a sudden there was like 2 carloads worth of people that showed up. So I was
Just
part of the
popping.
crawl. I just didn't go comic digging.
And honestly, yes, the comic digging is great, and that's like why we get together. But the best part of it is hanging out with everybody. Honestly, my favorite
Yeah.
part's always like the dinner we do afterwards.
Right.
It's fun hanging. You talk about the stuff you picked up during the day. Just
Well, I think
all fun
I think
stuff.
it's great that we got, some of the guys that maybe can't travel all the way to Connecticut. So
Mhm.
it's gonna be nice, the Massachusetts area. So that's gonna be nice. We'll get some new guys, some new people involved, especially I guess Chinmo. We're gonna go to your LCS, right? So
There's
looking
gonna
forward to
be.
seeing where your
I
stopping
got
grounds.
I got 3 awesome stops. So it says Massachusetts. So right there, it says Massachusetts crawl. I'll be honest. The first stop is going to be right over the border in New Hampshire. It's like right on the border in Hudson, New Hampshire. Um, the first stop he's opening. This is the only one we're announcing. If you want stops 2 and 3, you got to come on the crawl. But stop 1 is going to be Richard's Comics in Hudson, New Hampshire. He is opening specially for us. He's not usually open on a Saturday. So it's very, very much going to be just us and whoever else, he has in there. But opening special for us, which is awesome. It's going to be the first stop, Hudson, New Hampshire. If you're interested in all, hit us up on IG. We're going to get the chat going, I believe, this weekend. Get a final head count. So it's going to be great. I got 2 other great stops planned for after. And then, of course, if, you come to 1 stop, come to 2 stops, come to 3, come to them all. But after that 3rd stop, we are going to do a little dinner, probably at a brewery or something like that. It'll be a fun time hanging out. And I did, just for the people traveling, I know a lot of guys, coming up from Connecticut and stuff. The last stop is going to be a little bit closer to you guys, so the ride home is not as long as the ride there. So I tried to plan it out accordingly for you guys.
Yeah, so you got that first stop is the most northern part.
Yeah, it's furthest up, and then we're coming south. So
work our way back to Connecticut.
Exactly.
Look
at this. What's going on, Polly? What's happening, man? But yeah, so if you're interested in that, hit us up on IG. It's gonna be a great day. Friday, Saturday, September 20. Oh my God, look at me. I can't talk tonight. It's been a week.
February.
It's been a week. Yeah, it's gonna be February 24th, Saturday. I believe we're starting. I'm not sure the exact time, but it's early. It's usually pretty early. We got all 3 stops. We'll get some food. So if you're interested, hit us up because we're gonna get hopefully a final head count in the next week or 2. And look who else is joining us. What's up, Kenneth? What's happening, man? Welcome. But yeah, that will be our next event. It's in 3 weeks from now, give or take a month. It's about a month away.
Yeah,
which is awesome. I'm very excited. I put a lot of work into putting these stops. I wanted to, have some good stops for everybody. Show everybody some cool mess.
If Chinmo put as much work into this crawl as he does his games, then it's can't lose. It's gonna be awesome.
I was waiting for an insult. I was like, which way is he going with this?
Oh no. That was definitely an insult. I mean, compliment.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.
Take it how it came, or take it as you will.
Fair enough. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. So hit us up. Oh, look at this. Look who's here. We wouldn't let him in tonight.
Jeez. 12 hours.
Is this,
you tell the old lady you're leaving for half the day. You're not coming back at noon. You'll be back in 12 hours. I don't know.
That's like the best.
I thought it was a riddle. I was trying to figure out what the hell he's talking about.
You always ask. You told the wife you're only going out for half the day. I said, oh, yeah.
That's such a good way to get out of it.
Yeah. She calls at noon. You coming home soon? Yeah. What do you mean? I just left about 4 hours ago.
That's great. I love that. Half the day, 12 hours. That's perfect.
Yeah, it's 24 hours.
There you go. If you're afraid you can't get away for that long, just say you're going away for half the day. I'll tell you right now, you get the whole crawl done in that time.
Oh, without a doubt. She knows crawl days. I'm gone.
You know what? And before we even move on to our next topic, look who's popping in backstage.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what's up,
going on,
fellas?
man? What's
Welcome,
happening?
welcome.
Phones are ringing. How you guys doing today?
Great.
We're good. How you
How you
doing?
doing, man?
Good,
Thanks
good.
for
Just
joining
got
us.
home. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. I was saying earlier, Jesse and all you guys, just appreciate. I felt very back and forth. It's gonna happen. It's not happening. It's definitely not happening. It's happening again. But we're here, and we're hopefully gonna have a little fun over the next hour.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta say, the two of you, that's perfect, Polly. It absolutely was a backhanded compliment. I see how it is. That's fair. I gotta tell you, so I'm hopefully by the end of this year, my situation living is a little bit different. But you guys have such awesome backgrounds, and I can't wait to have like not just fucking stuff thrown behind me. You guys have a nice setup. You get display cases. Oh, this is great. So I'm very nice with the backgrounds, gentlemen.
It's funny, our backgrounds are what we normally look at while I'm playing with my stuff. I had to like turn everything around so you can see what I look at.
Oh, see, if I did that, it's just even more stuff. Oh, damn. Look at
See,
that.
yeah, you could have turned your stuff around.
Yeah.
Nice.
What a
Nice
view. Nice lineup, my friend. I like that Joker
Yeah.
statue, the Killing Joke right next to the
Right.
9-8. Yeah.
Right. And then you got the little card next to it
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
with the Lego.
With the Lego.
Now you're talking. Damn. Accessories. You got to accessorize,
The,
you know?
the little accessories, you know?
I feel like I have more accessories than comics at the moment. It's crazy. Like if I turn this around, which I'm not going to, it's literally just like some totes with like toys and statues on top of it because I have nowhere else to put them, and a Princess Leia poster.
You got to make do with what we have. That's
Exactly. Exactly. Look who's popping in now. Arcamus, what's going on, Arsenio? What's happening, man?
Oh, hey. Arsenio, good to see you. Wait, he wants to see what the Joker card was.
What Joker card was that from?
It looks like the Joker DC versus Marvel.
You know what? Hold on. I'm not going to do it because I'm going too fast, but let's highlight you there. Oh, yeah. Okay, you got the Daily Bugle. That's pretty sweet.
Yep, we got Spider-Man on there.
Hell yeah. Cool. Daily
Yeah,
Bugles
that's
at
really
Jameson's desk. There's a whole. I have a handful of those cards. I think it was from like 93 ish.
You're close.
Maybe?
95.
95. Okay.
95.
But yeah, they did like
the villain cards.
They had like cards like that, but then they also had like battles between certain heroes and villains and stuff. It's a pretty cool set of cards.
Yeah, I have a few of them. But that one I ended up putting in the case because, like you said, it just goes really nice with that. With the poster, not with the poster. Sorry, with the statue. So like something.
Yeah, I'm in the
like
process of getting some. I'm in the process of getting some new shelving.
Accessorize it.
Because I have a lot of toys and stuff, but I don't have any great place to put it. So the wife and I went to IKEA last weekend. And one of the issues I have is I'm in the basement. I got the people that own the house before me put a drop ceiling in. So I only have like 6 feet, maybe 3 inches of space. And everything at IKEA is like, just too big. So to find something that's nice and wide that I can put a lot of my figures on. So I gotta go. We're gonna hit the Home Depots and I don't know, see what else. What else is out there?
They look good though.
Marketplace.
I'd say marketplace.
I say, look, custom build action, Dave.
Oh right.
Action?
Huh?
Yeah,
custom build.
Ooh.
Custom shelves.
So you guys got anything new this year?
Oh, look at this. We got
recently?
another.
For the new year from last
Oh, we're going
year.
to talk about that. We're going to talk about that in a second. Before we do, though,
we got one more.
Look who's here. It isn't. Oh, is it going to go? New computer, new issues already? What's happening?
There you go. We got it.
I'm trying. There he is.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Mike.
What's going on, man?
Howdy. Good.
fed and ready to go, full of energy.
Welcome.
Oh,
Oh, that was live. Okay, let's rock and roll. The Beast is back.
Awesome. How was the pizzas?
Pizza's great. The Red Baron did its job.
Beautiful. I heard that place is great, actually.
It's it's courtesy of Target frozen food aisle.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes that's the best.
2 for $9.
All right.
You can't beat that.
So that's a hell of a deal. Hell of a deal. So I got to ask before I move on, am I laggy to anybody else?
I thought you were Chinmo.
you got to move. If you're sitting still, we can't tell if you're lagging or not.
No.
Am I laggy?
Like dance around or something.
Vogue, so I could pose.
So I figured. I thought mine
don't know,
just.
I'm just trying to
mine
make
froze
sure.
for a second. So I don't know if it was me.
Yeah, yours froze for like a
It might be
second,
StreamYard, actually. Sorry, guys. If
Yeah,
it's
blame StreamYard.
everybody's good, thank you, John. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
StreamYard might be acting up a little
because
bit.
we have
on
our.
end.
Everyone is good. All right.
You know it,
All right.
Polly. You know it. All right, so yeah, we're gonna talk about some recent pickups and stuff like that. Before we get into that, though, we talked about the crawl, which can't wait for. But we also have a handful of other awesome shows and events coming up. Next one coming up, Otto, possibly Dave and Roger, maybe actually possibly everybody you see on this panel. We got CliffCon.
All right, that's right.
This
Man,
this
the end of the
Sunday,
month
January,
comes so quick
January
sometimes.
28th.
I forgot that was this weekend. Awesome.
Jesse,
Thanks for reminding me.
It's,
Jesse,
don't
you
tell
want to
him.
tell him our funny story?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Come on, let's tell him.
Sean's gotta be here too.
Let's
Yeah, Rob,
hear it.
tell it.
What's the
All right,
story?
Rob, you do
We
it.
can just put
You gotta
put
tell
Jesse
now.
in the.
Actually,
we
you
can
know
put
what?
him
This is my
backstage
fault.
while
I
you
guess
tell it.
I'll tell the story.
So Jesse hit me up on Thursday. He's like, "Yo, what are you doing this weekend?" Nothing. He's like, "You trying to go to CliffsCon on Sunday?" I'm like, "Hey, you definitely know." He's like, "All right, perfect. I got Sean. He's gonna meet me there. We'll all hang out. We'll go grab lunch afterwards." Okay. Now, when he said Sunday, he meant last Sunday, which was not the last Sunday of the month. And we're like,
I don't
"Well, we
know.
don't need to get there early. We'll get there later on in the day. No rush. Whatever." So we said we'll meet there for 10:30. Sean called us. He's like, "Hey guys, nobody's here. Like, empty. The parking lot's empty. Nobody's inside. Nobody. Nothing." And we're like, "What?" And they were like, "Oh my god, this is not the right Sunday." We still did make a day of it.
Keith
Yep.
Williams was there signing, doing remarks, all that. We went to Legends of Superheroes. We went to Sliders. It was a
There
good
you
day.
go.
Good day
Okay,
overall.
so you did some comic
Blessing
crawl,
in
that's
disguise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Blessing in
silver lining.
disguise.
Very
So
nice.
we're gonna double down on CliffsCon this weekend, more or less.
There you go. Hell
Doubling
yeah.
down.
Now you're talking. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
so
good.
I know Otto, and it sounds like most of these guys here will be there. There's also, I believe, not positive. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for saying this or not. But the Friday before Easter, which I think is the last Friday in March, there may be an awesome Friday night Cliff show.
Oh yeah,
I
I
don't
heard
know
about that.
Yeah. So that
Now
might
that's
be
a good
happening.
Friday.
That was,
Yes.
That's a good
There it
Friday.
is. That's,
Thank you, Mike.
that's the one. That's the one right there.
You guys been working on it all week?
No. But yeah, so the Friday before Good Friday, I believe Friday night show, CliffsCon, I believe same location. I'm not positive. More details will come, but keep it on your radar. And then right after that, a show that I know myself, I know Beast will be at. I'm not sure about the other guys here. Hopefully, because it's an amazing show down in Jersey. We got King Kong. King Kong
yeah.
5.
We've been talking about that one a lot.
So Greg, who puts on King Kong, puts on a hell of a show. Hell of a show. I don't have any of the slides, but he just announced Lee Weeks is going to be there.
What's the date on the King Kong?
I got it right here.
April 5th?
April 6th.
April
Saturday.
6th.
Yeah.
We'll be there
April
the
6th.
6th.
One day
be
show.
there.
You're the 5th, so you're ready on
A
the
little
6th.
before Little Giant, right?
It is,
Couple
yeah.
weeks
So it's
before.
back to back kind of thing. Yep. So Saturday, April 6th, Marriott Park Ridge, New Jersey, King Kong show. Get your tickets, book your hotel, do whatever you got to do. It's such an awesome show. So many people from the community. The last one I went to, for many, many different reasons, was just an amazing amazing con. Loved it. I'm
There may be some
very.
crawling.
I think there's a few people crawling, to be honest with you. But no, I cannot wait for April 6th this year. He's got he just announced Lee Weeks is going to be there. Klaus Jansen's going to be there. Zombie
nice.
Pets, Ryan Gary Brown will be there, which will be great.
Oh, wow.
Courtesy of Comic-Con podcast, Nemesis and the Manimal, they're going to be set up with the Ken Marion, kind of a joint table.
Did their exclusive, right?
Yep.
Right.
And he's done work for DC.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
So it's going to be, I'm sure Greg's probably got a few more things to announce beforehand, but it's a great show. I know for a fact I'll be there. I believe Mike will be there. I think maybe not. We could probably pressure him into. I believe Roger is going to be there. We'll have a table set up. It's going to be great. And hopefully we'll see Dave. I know you can't make it that weekend. But hopefully, Rob, Jesse, will see you guys down there too.
We might have to make a trip.
Great show.
It's worth it. It's worth the drive. Great time.
It's been on our radar for the last 2 years. We just haven't been able to make it out there. So
that's what happened to me the first couple. I just had a wedding one weekend and then something else the other weekend. It just didn't add up. And then I finally made it down, and it was an amazing time. Great time. It is going to be a yearly show for me. I will make it down every year that I can.
Good to know. Okay.
Yeah, nice. It's worth it. But then, as I believe someone was saying, the weekend after is Little Giant. Who just announced David Michelini, who is I don't know if you guys know, doesn't do a whole lot of cons, I believe. Right? I could be wrong on that. But I don't think he does a whole lot.
First time at the Little Giant show.
Yeah, definitely the first time at Little Giant. Yeah.
So Little Giant's up at Everett Arena in Concord, New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good. You can start down in New Jersey and then work your way up to New Hampshire. Make it a road trip.
That following weekend. Yep. April 13th, Concord, New Hampshire. Also puts on a great show. He's got, I believe, I think Starenko is going to be there this year. Al Milgram, Uncle Al will be up there. Always gets a good amount of guests. Great comic show. So yeah, in the next 2 to 3 months, lots of stuff happening. Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Exciting. My wallet's not too happy about it, but I am. So it'll be good. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So
you get a second job, John.
Right. That's how I'm feeling right now, especially after buying this brand new piece of machinery. Actually, it's funny when we show off stuff. I'm going to show off. I bought 2 relatively big books on Wednesday, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I can afford it." And then, literally, last night, it just dies, and I was like, "Oh, probably shouldn't have spent that money on those books because I got to buy a new laptop."
You know what happens, though.
You should have seen if they would have taken a trade.
I tried to be like, "Hey, I bought my old one this long ago. Can you give me some money off?" Because
oh no, I was talking the books.
Oh no, I want to keep the books. I like yeah. But computers die. Comic books don't.
For life.
They never die.
Check it out. Who's in here? Doug Bratton. What's happening, man?
What's up, Doug?
Smartest man in comics.
Yeah,
All
Doug,
right.
nice to see you. Thanks for popping in.
All right. Yeah, so like I said, it's a very relaxed show. Let's anybody get anything they want to show off, anything they bought other than, new computers?
Well, I'll show some stuff off.
Dave,
what you got, Dave?
So,
what you got?
I don't have anything major like
Dave,
highlight.
I mean, come on.
Highlight me.
Highlight this guy, man.
I got to do something, right?
Not yourself.
Well, that you can't help all the screens up. You got to wait till it goes away.
Yeah, it's not just because Otto does it doesn't mean you have to do it too. But
all right, Dave, what do we got?
Otto's been pushing this series. The
yes,
I mean,
Godzilla,
I can't pass up anything that's got Kong in it, and you got Godzilla.
That's an awesome cover, though.
It's a fun read. I actually bought a variant, which was
the sound edition.
I would say, what's so special about that variant, though, Dave?
it's the sound. Wait, sometimes it doesn't work, but you open it up and it's.
Of it, actually.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait, why isn't it working?
They're not doing it. There it is. It's pretty sweet. It's like one of those greeting cards.
Anyway,
is there another one?
So the other one they had Kong and they had Godzilla. I didn't get Godzilla. And I'm really regretting it. I should have got Godzilla too.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Dave's an ape man. Dave loves his apes.
Yeah, I like all the when I was a kid growing up, Kong, Planet of the Apes. I mean, that was all. And I'm really excited because they got a new Planet of the Apes series that just started, and it kind of takes place with the original 1968 Charlton Heston movie. And then I found this real fun Scotty Young variant.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. I like that
cover.
I thought that was a good one.
That's good.
That's sweet.
So it kind of takes place, it's in the timeline of the 68. What I like is it's pretty cool to see that that Marvel's putting out, but these are under the I don't know if you see the 20th Century Fox. I think any of the Predator, Aliens comics are
the new.
It's all going to have the 20th Century branding on it.
They got a What If Alien coming out that looks awesome.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'll probably have to get that one.
Yeah.
The other thing I've been, again, I go to the LCS and I see a book. I'm like, I didn't know. I mean, again, I'm a sucker for the Tim Burton Batman.
So
they had a miniseries. Huh?
That's a nice cover.
Is a Madonna as Harley Quinn in there? Maybe not that issue. Continue.
I didn't read this issue yet, so.
Oh, okay. All right. Spoilers. I think she shows up.
Spoilers.
So, the other thing, again, it's the Ultimate Spider-Man. Which I don't know if you're familiar with this at all.
Yeah, they're just.
Again, I just saw it. I'm like, what's this Ultimate? I guess they're rebooting the Ultimate series, but this is like a different. It starts off, the first page says 20 years ago, the maker stopped a radioactive spider from biting Peter Parker. And then it fast forwards 20 years in the future, and Peter Parker is just with Mary Jane. They got a couple of kids, and he's not Spider-Man.
Do they tell you who the new Spider-Man is?
Well, no, because eventually they try to set things back in,
motion,
back to where they're, to where they're supposed to be. So I'm assuming at some point he's probably going to get bit by a spider. Or I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but I'm not familiar with the new Ultimate series. Are any of you reading any of these? Any of the Ultimate stuff?
I have that issue.
I have not.
Because I think they're doing. I'm assuming they're just rebooting the whole. Because I also bought this issue, but I'm not sure. I didn't read this issue yet.
Digging the cover.
Yeah,
that's a pretty cool cover.
So anyway, I would suggest, this first issue of the Ultimate Spider-Man was pretty cool. Seeing Peter Parker in his 30s with a wife and he doesn't know anything about a Spider-Man.
Nice.
A Spider.
Hell yeah, nice pickups, man.
So that's basically it. I don't really have any big books on the horizon. I mean, once I start going to the shows, I'll put a little list together, but
I will say,
mostly it's just weekly stuff.
From someone that has been to many different shows with you, Dave, you are the most, I don't want to say, I think peculiar shopper is probably the best way to put it.
Peculiar.
Just because every con we go to, they'll always be like, yeah, I've been kind of looking for this book. And then you'll just do laps. And you'll be like, this guy has one for this. And this guy has one for this. And this guy has one for this. I don't know which one I should do. And I'm like, all right, what kind of, you talk about it left and right. And then you always end up buying none of them. And then like the week after, you'll be like, I probably should have bought that one. And then the next show, you pick up the book you wanted.
Well, that's not true. At Terrificon, I pulled triggers on some pretty good books. The last Terrificon,
You did. That's true. You did. You pick up,
and it was worth the wait. I was glad I waited.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
patience is a virtue.
I'd like to say pragmatic. I'm a pragmatic shopper.
That's a good word for it. I like peculiar, but it is what it is.
You're not the first
Patience
person to
is
call
a
me
virtue.
peculiar, so I'm okay with that.
And that's a compliment in this day and age. That's a
That's
compliment.
very true. Very true.
You know,
We got a question here. John, Big Daddy Ross. Are you guys going to Wicked? I'll probably be there for at least a day just because it's literally so close to me that I'd be upset if I didn't go for a day. I don't even know what the
think I've
dates
heard of
are
that
this
show.
year. Honestly, it's a solid chance it's in April. I'll tell you right now.
It's in April.
Oh,
It might be.
a
Yeah.
lot of shows in April.
It has to be a
It might-
busy month then. Ooh.
No, actually, you know what? It might have got moved. Everything got moved around. It's in August this year. It's
okay.
literally the week. It's the weekend.
Isn't Terrificon?
The weekend before
Mhm.
Terrificon.
Okay.
So John, that's a big maybe from me. I would like to,
definitely.
but it's a
Sure,
big
it
maybe.
Is it going to be at the same place? Is it the same venue?
I honestly don't know. I already closed the website. I don't know. It was at the Heinz. It might be again this year. I hope they kind of change it. The Heinz is not the best to park at and all that other stuff, but who knows?
Yeah, I went last year. It was really tricky to get to.
But yeah,
You're right. Unless you're right nearby, it's kind of tough to.
it's literally right. You're like in the city, and the parking just kind of sucks. I'll say it. It sucks right there.
I'll tell you flat out.
Yeah, but yeah, it's the week. All the shows got moved this year. San Diego Comic-Con moved, so everybody shifted at least a little bit.
lot of dates, yeah.
Yeah, so it is what it is. But yeah, it's the weekend before Terrificon this year, so we'll see what happens because Terrificon, he's already announcing some. He's got Jason Aaron, he's got Chris Claremont, he's got Jim Lee,
Greg Capullo.
Yeah, that's nice.
Greg
Yeah,
Capullo.
So Terrificon is going to be.
This has to be a fun, long weekend.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
going to
we're
be
doing all
quite.
3 days.
Hell yeah, nice. Three
All
men
3
will be
days.
there. We got our tables again.
Samoa Joe.
There you go, John. All right. Anybody else got anything else they want to show off? Who wants to go?
I got a couple things.
All
What
right.
you got?
there,
What you
Mike.
got?
Let me go ahead and. It's so weird with a new laptop.
Yeah.
Highlight this guy, man.
Oh, Mike's down bottom. There we go.
Hi everyone. A couple different things. Nothing really comic related. Except maybe
Okay.
the last
Alright.
thing.
Well, see you later, Mike.
Next is the comic book show.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. We everything geek and unique here.
So I follow a lot of artists on Instagram, everyone from Jim Lee to I love the local independent, and it's amazing the talent that's out there. So one of my favorite artists on Instagram, Nolan Harris, his Instagram name is Nolan Eum. He does a lot of cool wrestling prints. He does a lot of wrestling, comic book, horror, and he does giveaways. And I won one a couple months ago, and I haven't showed this off even on social media yet. But
Ooh,
as
first
Chin
glance.
knows, a lot of I'm a big horror fan. So
Yes, he is.
when he had this available,
Oh wow!
I had to put my name in that hat, and it's got horror icons from the Universal monsters to the 70s and 80s slashers to the more modern slashers. So you have like Wolfman, you have Jason, you have Freddy, you have Ghostface, you have Captain Spaulding. So this was really cool. This was a really cool win.
Yeah, that's
and
great.
I'm gonna get this in a nice frame. And yeah, I definitely recommend. And he sells the stuff too. Nolan Harris, Nolium on Instagram.
This is going to probably make me sound a little stupid here, but Spaulding is the guy from Devil's Rejects, right?
Correct. I'm
Okay,
impressed.
good.
10
For a
points to
quick,
Timo.
He's
for a
also in
quick sec-
Caddyshack.
Well, for a quick second, I was like, "What kind of messed up Star Trek has a guy named Spaulding?" I was like, "When did they go horror?" Yeah.
So, and he's Sid Haig who passed away. He's also was one of, if you're familiar with Batman 66, he was one of Egghead's henchmen. So he was in that. He's been in a bunch of stuff. So yeah, that's Sid Haig. So my next thing, also completely not comic related, but it is a collectible. I know Chin. He's been deep down the rabbit hole of Star Wars cards, and about last year, especially when the Whatnot boom, I fell kind of really hard into the sports cards. I've been able to move a lot of that stuff thanks to my buddy's eBay account, but I've committed, just like when you collect comics, you kind of focus on what you want and stick to that. I'm sticking to the Bruins, my favorite hockey team, one of my favorite sports teams in general, and
right.
I'm a sucker for patch cards. They're so cool because they're game worn, and the Bruins goalie Jeremy Swayman is the Swayman.
That's awesome.
I got a nice piece of the jersey in there. You see that?
I like how it's got the emblem. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
sometimes.
So that's actually part of the jersey?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
And then you ever see the trading card with the menu with the hockey pass, so it lets you know that it's legit.
Wow.
So it's cool. I'm a sucker for patch
That's
cards
nice.
like that.
Oh yeah, man.
And then lastly, comic related, but figure wise. So
very nice card.
I think one of the best guys in figures right now is McFarlane. What he's doing with Spawn and DC especially is just phenomenal. So he's very active on social media, and sometimes there's drops and there's giveaways and certain items that's like they're there for 5 minutes. So you gotta be on your game. So he had these cool sketch editions of Batman and Joker.
Oh yes, I saw those.
Oh, wow. Oh yeah, that's right. I did see those.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
And obviously Joker's my all-time favorite comic book villain, and obviously Batman. Who doesn't like Batman? You had to get the
I
matching
feel you on
set.
that one, Mike. I feel you on that one.
Those are awesome. Were those only on his Instagram?
I want to say that's where he advertised it, and then he does provide a couple links. Sometimes it's only one store, sometimes it's a couple. A lot. I usually go through Entertainment Earth.
Okay, yep.
For a lot of his stuff. Sometimes there's only like Walgreens. You can only get through Walgreens or Target. I believe those two are Entertainment Earth, but a lot of my
I saw them at the. I saw those at the Ubuntu Comics.
That's right.
One of our
And
LCS.
Yeah,
Comic
I
shops
wish he was
got
doing
them
the same
too.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
right. Because I remember Dan posted that. But
That's-
yeah, McFarlane's really been crushing it. And he keeps it somewhat fresh, and it's always something comic book classic, like I guess the Killing Joke Joker. But he does the movie figures, like from the new movies that are coming out. So he had Blue Beetle, he had Aquaman, he had Flash, and then he also does he has like a Golden Age Superman that came out. So he, spruces it up and always throws something different at there. And I just think they present so well. If you're in box or even out of box, the designs are just incredible.
He does make a nice figure. Nice.
He's got a little experience with that.
It's true.
Yeah, his figures are very nice. I like them.
Yeah. Before we move on, look who decided to pop in. He's muted. He's
And
muted
I'm on
when he's
mute.
here.
And I'm on mute. Popping in.
John, how you
for a
doing?
second. Hopefully, my wife doesn't yell at me. And because getting ready to go to Puerto Rico, waking up at 3 a.m. So I'm supposed to be
I was
packing.
gonna say,
right
you got like 6 hours, man. And you're popping in here. I appreciate that.
Yeah, supposed to be packing. So if you see me jet, it's because I'm getting yelled at and I got to go fast.
Just have like a
We
bunch of
didn't see
clothes
that
next to you and pretend like
That's
you're
why you
going
had the
through
mute on,
suitcase.
just in case your wife was yelling at you. While you clicked on.
You will hear that.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sean, before you have to jet out of here, we're doing some, recent pickups and stuff. You got
All right.
anything you want to show off or?
Yeah, I mean, I sold
right,
off a
okay.
whole bunch of
Highlight this guy, man.
We'll cut you off every time.
There we
I love
go.
it.
First, I want to say, go Niners. All right. Screw the storybook of the Lions. The Niners are going to crush them.
I like
Go home,
storybooks.
fairy tale.
Anyone but the Chiefs. Anyone but the Chiefs.
And so I sold off a whole bunch of stuff. I sold this off in an 8.5 and just picked it up again in a 9.0.
Nice.
What are you talking?
Hey,
for
nice upgrade.
actual less than what I got for the 8.5, so I can't
Nice.
complain about that.
I think Rob is making a drink right now.
Yeah.
Right next to his microphone.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry about that,
Tony's
guys.
tending bar over here.
And then I'm not trying to flex, but I really forget if I shared this on any live show or not, or if it was just with friends. But the reason I sold off a whole bunch of stuff was because of this.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Is that the book? I can't see it, but I think I know what it is.
So it's a 0.5, but the front is gorgeous.
That
on it.
presents beautifully. Is it detached? Is that why it's 0.5?
No, it's because of this. But
Oh, yeah. Okay.
even that, I've seen 1/8, even 2.0s that are destroyed. It's fully attached. There's no rips out of the cover.
Huh.
It
Presents
is.
way too well
It's
for
as
the point.
solid as possible. So I think
Yeah.
I'm going to get it pressed, cleaned, resubmitted, maybe bump up to that 1.0. I don't know. Some folks are saying no because of this. It's not quite a third, and it's got this stain right here as well.
That's a happy stain.
It looks like
Pause.
paint. Yeah, it looks like paint. So I don't know if it comes back a 0.5 again. I'm probably just gonna crack it out, put it in a nice Mylar, and call it that.
There you go.
But I sold off a whole bunch of my stuff for this because it looks beautiful as well.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
It honestly,
get
if
it?
you. Sorry, go ahead.
Where did you get it?
it was either Instagrails or the Diamond Elector. I forget which one it
Okay.
was. One of those.
Damn.
But,
honestly, if you crack that out and put that on a wall, like because you can't see the back unless you
It'll
you
look like
position
a-
that way. It's gonna look like that's a solid look
3.
for me. Yeah, it
I
looks
know,
like
it
almost
looks
a
great.
mid-grade book. Yeah. it's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. It's there is no water staining on the front. There's like a little bit of a chip down there. It's hard to see. Turn
Oh,
it around.
tiny bit.
A
Yeah.
little bit of a chip there, but everything else is a-okay.
Colors-
So
those colors pop.
yeah. So it does have a little bit of the Marvel. You can't really see it that well, but
Yeah.
but almost every single book from that age has that from Marvel, right?
Actually, I mean, the fact that you own that book and journal, man, is awesome. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That
I
is
also
really
hate
awesome.
this, so I want to get it without this.
You don't like the label on there? The
No,
custom
I
logo?
don't like the labels.
I'm
Even
the
though
same
that it
way.
matches that book exactly.
Well, it doesn't match it. It
doesn't
No, it
match
doesn't.
at all.
Oh, I thought it did.
No,
Yeah.
if it had the old school, if it had the an old school Spidey
Yeah.
on there, that'd
Yeah.
be different.
If
Yeah,
it
for the-
matched, I would probably do it. Like my GSX1 is the GSX1 label, so that one I'm all right with. Wolverine's the Wolverine, but
Okay.
That makes sense.
But yeah, so I sold off probably 3/4 of my slabs. More so traded them to my friend Adam, who I sell with at some of the shows, and I traded with him slabs for his PC in order for me to get raws to sell at shows. So
Part of the deal,
You
baby.
worked hard for that book. Good for you.
Part
Yeah.
of the deal.
because slabs are sort of tough to move, so but raws were not.
Geez, I wonder why.
Very true.
Yeah. And I was waiting to get that re-slab to see if CGC would be doing anything new with their slabs, but it doesn't seem like they are.
Not yet, at least. Yeah.
What, you
That's-
thinking they're gonna put new labels on it or something?
No, like
No, they need new slabs.
What are they?
security.
Oh, right. I guess that's the obvious thing. They need.
Yeah,
better-
yeah. So I wasn't sure if they were going to do something even slightly like something, but I guess not.
Their prices changed.
I was
That's
just
Yeah.
about to
about
say, raised their prices, right? Or did they
That's
lower
about
them?
it.
They lowered
They-
them.
it. Load them. Yeah.
Yeah,
which is-
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, but weren't
not
they
enough.
just also recently incready like last year? Like
Yeah.
at the beginning of
Yeah.
last year,
Yeah.
2023. So
Yep.
So
Not
they
nearly
lowered them
enough.
back to where they were.
Yeah, right.
It's a circle.
We got a Black Friday deal all last year. That's all until they got caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thanks for sharing, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And
Come on
honestly,
real quick and drop some bombs, Sean.
yeah. Honestly, I don't want to follow you. So Jesse or Rob, you let me know who wants to go next.
What you got,
Hey,
Jesse?
I
What
don't
you got?
Guy, what's
I got
going on,
maybe
guy?
3 there.
What's
How's
up,
it
buddy?
going, guy? Happy Friday.
What's happening, man? All right, who's going, Jesse?
Love.
Yeah, I only got a few pickups, but I'll show.
Oh, that's fine. Let's show him off.
Highlight this guy, man.
Let's
like
see that
that
tower, that showcase of yours.
I'll start with this
Ooh.
911.
That looks like a
This
minty
is-
copy
Ooh.
too.
Yeah,
Black,
for my buddy
nice,
Adam.
clean.
Sean introduced me to.
It's black.
You planning to get a sketch on that from
Thank you,
someone
dude.
or?
Yeah, exactly. A few people. We'll see. I grabbed this TMNT number 4.
Oh, geez.
Nice. There you go. Hell yeah.
Trying to finish
Hey,
that up.
okay. Twinsies. he said.
Mine's back there somewhere.
And then this, I don't know, Sean, was this your copy?
No, it may
Okay,
have been
I
Adams.
forgot. Okay, maybe Adams, or if not, it was
You got to put
I got
that
it
in a
up.
new bag.
yeah, definitely. This is I just picked it up recently, so
Oh,
I still
bag
gotta
and board that
finish
bad boy.
sorting out the collection. And besides that, that's all I got. I mean, everyone has seen.
Dude, that's all you got. That was some nice pickups, man.
Everyone's seen the 9-4.
Ooh, that's a nice book.
Look at that
Yeah,
statue.
I was saying,
Yeah,
man,
that
look
statue,
at the display you got going
Robert
on, man.
Kirkman. Yeah, we got a few.
Damn.
Superman
This is how you do it.
Flash Race.
Yeah.
Is
now
that
you're
Amigo
talking.
Spider-Man I saw?
Oh yeah, Amigo Spider-Man.
Is that one of the
background.
reworked ones, or is that an original one?
That's an original, but it's the box. That's a
it's a repro
remake
box.
box. Yeah.
That's still cool.
Yeah, still. Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, that's it. That's all I really got for
Yeah.
now.
Saw that Smallville book back there too.
Oh
Love it.
yeah, we saw that signed by what we got: John Snyder, Glover,
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Welling,
Now
and
you're talking.
we got a few. Gabriel Delato back there.
You got some
Get
books
you
to
guys
show
with
off. Look
these
at that.
sets up.
Glover's a great guy to meet at a convention.
Glover was awesome, and Snyder was awesome too. Actually,
Yeah, the whole cast. I've yet to meet anyone from that cast that I haven't liked.
yeah, they were
So-
all great.
Awesome
I
show
even-
as well.
I even had to wait with that guy that just popped
Block
in.
him. He's already sworn.
Hey, Murph.
Block him.
Murph's here classing up the place.
I say, Murph, you don't have to worry about Roger blocking you, but you got to worry about the beast. So,
Well, on the podcast or on the YouTube show that you guys were just on, the only one to swear on there was Chinmo.
I don't try to. I don't know what it. I swear it was so hard being a teacher not to swear in front of children. Just accidentally.
Yeah, that had to be hard.
I don't think I've ever heard you swear, Chinmo. You've never sworn in front of me.
That's because
swear-
you're not Otto.
I swear.
You see me as a kid, as one of your kids.
I have a
Gotta
3-year-old
take
that
care of
repeats everything, so I can't swear. And I work on a
Boy, don't lie.
construction
I have a funny story about swearing on. I've got a. So I used to do radio at Southern Connecticut State University. I had a radio show, and it was the first show we had. I did a wrestling radio show, big wrestling fan, and it was like after a break, and like my co-hosts, our schedules were so funky, and it was the first time we've had a show together in a while. It took place in the student center, and like 5 minutes into the show, the fire alarm in the whole student center goes off, and I won't swear here because I haven't sworn since this on a live thing like this. I go,
You
"Who
can. You're
burnt
allowed to
an-
swear.
Who burnt an effing bagel in Dunkin' and making us like leave? I said that on like it's a college radio station, but it's on the airwaves, and we actually not the head of the radio station, but one of like the senior e-board people were like, swear one more time and you might lose your show. So
You potty mouth. You potty mouth.
so ever since then I've not sworn on a podcast or a YouTube channel or anything like that.
Oh, wow. I do it all the time. I don't mean to. It's just how I talk. I don't mean anything by it. Honestly, I'll tell you very quickly. The funniest time I ever swore, and it was completely by accident, and I felt horrible about it, is when I was in high school. I had to do some community service, and I was at the library for like a children's event, and I was with my friend. And I was like, I'm so nervous. I'm going to swear in front of one of these kids, and I forget what we were carrying, but we were carrying a bunch of stuff, and I dropped something, and it went everywhere, and I was like, oh fuck. And this kid, these two kids, like little boy and little girl, just looking at us like, oh no, oh shit, oh. I literally covered it up with it. I was like, oh no, this is already going so bad.
So we don't try to swear in the house around our 8 and 6-year-old, but it happens, and it is what it is. It's an adult word here, right? But one time, one of the kids was grabbing a snack and they drop something on the floor in the other room, and all I hear is, oh shit.
You know what? At least he used it. At least they used it appropriately.
Yeah. Right. He's just not running around the house going shit, fuck.
No, but he like used it appropriately. So I was like, yeah.
I don't have any kids, but I have 2 very young nieces, and I mean the whole family kind of just we do swear. You don't. I mean, my brother swears a lot more than me, and they're his kids. But I'll never forget my little 4-year-old niece called her mom the B word. And all I thought, I mean, I tried not to laugh, but I was like, hey, it was done appropriately, because
she was being
perfect context.
It's not like she was just like repeating the word back. It was like, I'm like, all right, she pulled that out of nowhere and knew what it meant. Okay.
That's great.
All right, but enough with the swearing. All right, Rob, what the fuck do you got here?
Right. Yeah, I got some shit, bro. I got some shit.
All right, let's see.
Highlight this guy, man.
So I got nothing too crazy, just a few books. So I just recently got this one. This Batman
The Kirkham covers,
251.
Right?
Yep.
That's
Battle
amazing.
Damage. So this is actually one of my grails that I'm trying to get this year. Is the original 251.
Oh, nice book.
So,
Nice goal.
For right now, this will do. So we'll see what happens.
You got plenty of shows coming up, man. It could easily happen.
Plenty of shows. But I'm also trying to save money because I'm planning on going to Egypt in 2025. So
oh damn,
I got to be safe.
The whole year.
I'd love to see the pyramids. That's awesome.
Yes, it's on my bucket list. So the next one, this one's I haven't shown this one off yet. Only my friends have seen this book. I know you just saw the cover, but this is
sweet.
First
last minute grab. Yeah, first print.
Ooh,
last minute grab of 2023.
Where'd you get that at?
I got this at CliffCon.
Nice.
One of the vendors there. I've made friends with them. I'm horrible with names, so I apologize. But if I remember correctly, his name is Joe. But he hooked me up. I got this and about another 45 other books of the Invincible run from him for a really good deal. So
now I feel
happy
like
about
we
this
aren't
one.
Friends, because you didn't show me that. I see how it is.
You sure I didn't show
Your friends?
Damn, just threw myself under the
We were
bus.
together last Sunday too.
I know.
Man, I'm sorry, Sean. I'm sorry. That was my fault.
Yeah.
Because I was expecting to go to Cliff.
I know. I didn't see it either. So
Yeah, I know. Wait,
Don't feel
should
bad,
we
Sean.
tell that?
I did.
Story?
I
Oh,
did.
you did? Okay.
Yeah, I
okay.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that you just like insulted. You're like, I only showed my friends. We're all like, what the fuck?
yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was my fault. I'm so sorry.
He only showed me, I guess we'll say.
Yeah, I guess I only showed Jesse. My bad. And now the next book I'm going to show you, I actually did not buy. I was gifted this book from a friend of ours, Sweet Gems, because he knew I'd been looking for this book all year last year.
I will say he's been talking about it a little bit in the chat here.
In the chat.
Yeah.
So, yep, there he is, my man. So I got to do a big shout out to this dude because he made my 2023 year because I haven't been able to find the book in the right condition that I wanted to spend the money on. And he just completely null and void that whole transaction and blessed me with a Demon number 1, 7.5.
One of my all-time favorite
Great
covers.
book.
Awesome.
You know?
Yeah, that's
So
Jack the King.
Yeah,
This
Kirby
this
greatness.
man right here blessed a friend, and I can't thank him enough. So
Hell yeah, man.
beautiful book.
Yeah.
Nice. It actually looks nicer. I mean, a little tanning on
it-
the back, but it looks nicer than
Yup.
7.5.
So in the
Yeah.
photo, it's hard to see, but there's like a print rub right around here.
Okay.
I don't know if I can. Oh, you might be able to see it there, where the red is
Oh,
and blue.
yeah, tiny bit. Yeah.
You know. So,
Still-
but other than that, I can't complain. Happy as a clam.
Nice. Hell yeah, man. Great pickup. I've been going after
So-
those Justice League Dark keys, so I get you.
You know, this has been on the list. I think now all I need is number 10, and I got the whole set.
Oh yeah.
I've
Nice.
been working
Trying
on
to
that
think.
run too. That's awesome.
I got a 1 and 2. I don't have a 10 though.
But,
Nice, man.
So yeah,
Nice.
those are the books I have to show off. Not too many. I think I got more on the walls and things I could grab, but those are like my top 3. Make me happy, especially that last one there.
Hell yeah, man. Nice. Those are great. Everyone's got great pickups. I got a few. I'll go pretty quick here.
Yeah, no, you said you got something that you almost couldn't afford a laptop because you bought. So I want to see that.
Yeah, right. You definitely got something.
Highlight this guy, man.
All right. Well, first thing
You hyped it
know,
up, so it better be good.
It's it's an
Better be
amazing
laptop
HP, like right here. You know,
Ooh, that's
Just
a nice
picked it up
color.
Oh,
today.
wow.
right? Yeah.
Jimbo, we should smash that thing with stickers.
I'm one of those guys that like I'll leave the plastic seal on like as long as
Until
I
it
can.
gets
kind of
scratchy,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
I'm the same guy.
Yeah. So,
Free
but
screen
yeah,
protector.
brand new. So was not planning on spending that money today, but here we are. So I just recently, actually like maybe a month and a half ago, picked up a big Star Wars toy collection, which was awesome. But then I actually needed the money back and I had to sell the majority of it. And I kept like 1 or 2 figures, which was cool, but I forgot to bring them. They're in the other room. But then last week, found a guy online. I bought from him before. He's got like I don't know how he sells his stuff so cheap. I almost feel like they're falling off
Don't
the
worry
back of a
about
truck
that.
or something.
Don't worry about that.
Exactly. But he always gives me
Don't worry about that.
awesome.
Don't worry about that.
Always gives me awesome deals. So I bought a handful of figures from him. I do the Star Wars vintage collection. So I picked up the Thrawn, picked up an awesome Ahsoka. I picked up basically like that. I picked up like this whole line basically. I got like Morgan Elsbeth. Picked up I got these. I got Hera and Chopper. There
Look
we
at
go.
you go. You almost got like all the
Oh,
comic book
Chopper, that's
variant
cool.
covers
I hadn't seen the Chopper one.
and toy
Yeah,
versions.
I ordered the Ghost from HasLab that's coming in
that's cool.
October. So I'm like, I got to get all the Rebels figures to put in there.
Morgan's
So-
cool. Witches be crazy.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Which should be crazy.
And then right there, I got Sabine to go with it. And who doesn't love a Wookiee, you know? But then he also like threw.
Wookiee.
He didn't throw in, but like for the price, it was basically like what I would have paid for the Black Series. But I picked up. I love my bounty hunter, so Cad Bane and Mando.
Ooh. Nice.
Plus, honestly, plus probably like 6 other figures for like $100, which is nuts.
Wow.
But then on Wednesday, went into my LCS, which will be a stop on the upcoming Massachusetts fall winter crawl. I don't know what I'll do, but this thing right here, this one right here, Massachusetts Comic Crawl.
Can't wait.
I'm not going to tell you the name of the store, but it will be a stop. And he just recently he always gets amazing stuff. He's got stuff from every once in a while, I get some golden, but silver, bronze, copper, modern. He always gets great stuff. And he actually got, I already had them, so I didn't buy them, and he promised them to someone else, but he had Turtles #1 third print, like a 9.0, if not better. #2 second print, 3, 4 first print, like all super high grades, all from his collection.
Wow.
But I picked up just because one, I've wanted one of these for a while, and the other one, I don't think I've actually ever seen in person for some reason. Just one of those odd books. But I picked up a Captain Britain #1
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
From the
nice.
UK.
with the mask too. The mask is in there.
Hey, comes with you got the mask with it too. Nice.
Oh yeah,
That's hard to
and
get.
That's
You
cool.
don't see the mask.
didn't get a
I
full
want to see the
run.
mask. He says.
I'm not taking it out right now, but it's in there. He
Wear it
didn't
at the
get a
show,
full
at the
run,
con.
but he got basically a full run, and he had number 8, which is the first Psylocke.
Oh,
I never knew
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
Are
Yep,
those magazine size?
They are. They're
I was about to say that
basically, like,
looks big.
yeah, basically Ninja Turtle size books.
Nice.
But I've never seen this one in person, and it's in really, really nice shape.
Yeah.
And
So you're saying
honestly,
he had that in his collection that he decided to sell, or this is something?
no,
he
he
recently
got
in?
this in a collection, like in the store. He had
Oh,
like
okay.
he probably had like 20 or so issues of it. These were the 2 probably most expensive ones, but he gave me, honestly, what I paid for both of them, I should have paid for just number 8, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
And
And those are the
so
2 books that you wish you didn't buy because now you got to buy the laptop.
it's not that I don't wish I didn't buy them, because yes, I bought them, which is awesome, but then literally 24 hours later, my laptop was like,
Oh,
not gonna happen.
literally within 24
You're
hours.
happy.
Yeah, literally
you're
24
happy.
hours later.
You're happy you bought those before your laptop crapped out.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
If your
Like,
laptop
if you
crapped
wouldn't
out
have.
first, you wouldn't have bought those. So it worked
That's-
out perfectly.
You know what? It's a good point.
He's
Dave.
right. He's right. Dave
point.
is
Glass
right
half
on
full,
that one.
Dave.
Yeah, let's not Dave.
Yeah.
Buy the things
yeah.
you want before you need to buy the things you need, because you're
That's
gonna buy
right.
the things you need no matter what.
It's true. But now
You
I'm
know what
on
I
an
mean?
absolute I'm on a spending halt until that's just
Until.
Comic Crawl.
Woo woo.
That's the next time I'll be spending money. So
Cannot
right.
wait for that one.
Oh, I'm the wrong thing. Can't wait. Hopefully you guys be coming up.
Oh
you
no,
know,
most definitely.
hell yeah. It's gonna be a
I'll
fun
be
time.
there.
It'll be
I
a
think
good time.
Jesse's carpooling with me, so
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I think some of us were saying earlier that I think a few of us will be at CliffCon. So
CliffCon, yeah, I'll definitely be there.
I was there
Next
last
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, I was there last Sunday.
yeah, we heard.
Also, I don't know who this is, but I love the name. It's great. Fantastic.
That is it is a great
Great
name.
game. Great droid. Awesome.
Definitely.
But yeah, I believe I think a handful of the people here will be. I know Otto will be. I won't be just because of the money I've spent. But I will be at a CliffCon in the future, just not this upcoming one. But yeah, it's been a pretty good week for pickups, which is nice. I got some awesome Star Wars cards too, but I got those like 3 weeks ago, so I'm not even going to go into them because they were kind of nuts. I always
got a
Yeah,
mail
I
call today.
Otto, I made him go
Oh, for sure.
change.
We had a
He
match.
was wearing a
You got
Star
a mail
Wars
call?
shirt before.
Yeah, I got a mail call today.
Let's see what we got here. Let's go ahead and bring you up here. I was supposed to have a mail call today. I'll talk about that in a second.
So
Just
this is,
before
uh,
Rob, sorry, Rob. Just
No.
before I got a jet. I'm sorry to
No,
cut
man.
you off.
Of course,
Thank you
Sean.
for
Yeah,
coming
no, thanks
on.
for joining in.
Good seeing you, buddy.
Early
Good
flight.
Appreciate it, man.
Enjoy
I
your
will,
trip
have fun,
to
yeah.
Puerto Rico.
I will be
Enjoy.
thinking
Fun out
about
there.
you guys when it's freezing ass cold
Oh
here.
yeah. I bet you will. I bet you
Be
will.
thinking about you guys.
We're gonna
Make sure
think
you have
about
a-
you when everybody's at CliffCon at the right time.
It's true.
Oh, they
Ooh,
got
I got
it.
deals and steals, baby, at CliffCon.
All right. Thank you guys. Take care.
Have a
man.
good one,
All right,
buddy.
yeah, sure.
Happy
Go
trails.
Niners.
Happy trip.
All right, now let's go ahead and
Highlight this guy, man.
All right, so I got some mail call today. I got me a first I don't even know, meetup appearance, I guess. Swamp Thing number 7.
Ooh,
First time Swamp Thing and Batman.
Love this
Mhm.
book. Yep.
Great
Oh,
book, great
geez.
cover.
Wow.
Very nice pickup.
That's it.
Yeah, very cool.
So I think this is definitely going to need a press and clean, but once it does that, it's going to look beautiful.
That is
It are-
amazing.
I say it already does. It looks
So,
great, man.
Literally got
great.
in the mail today.
Nice.
So-
Where'd you get that? eBay or from someone else?
No, Facebook Marketplace.
Oh,
no.
there you go.
No, that's a lie. Sorry. I'm in a Facebook like comic book page group.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
And there's this one kid that I follow particular because I just like the way that he does business, and he's pretty good with his prices.
There you
And
go.
I got it for not a bad number. I think I got it for like around $40, not including shipping.
It's a solid price.
So
It's good.
you know,
Great book. Honestly, I'm a big DC fan anyway, but I honestly think I'm really hoping Gunn Superman movie does well, and you're gonna see DC books finally get their due.
I'm
And
hoping.
think
Yeah,
those
I'm
Swamp
hoping.
Thing books are gonna. Yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
Very
what
nice.
issue number is that?
Seven?
I've never seen
number
that issue.
7.
Number 7.
Yeah,
Yep.
honestly,
That is an
out of the
awesome
run,
cover.
you
I absolutely
want
love that.
1 to 9. You want the Len Wein stuff. It goes up to
I'm
9.
almost done with the run. I think I need like 5 more issues.
It's a relatively it's only like 23, 24 issues of volume 1.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Alan Moore's is
Yeah.
the mid-20s. He kicks in.
Yep.
Swamp
So
Thing
that's
Volume 2 is like 200 issues up.
yeah, but honestly, in that, so I have most of volume 1. I think I might as well get the whole thing. It's only 24 issues, but then volume 2, you get the saga of Swamp Thing. 1 to like 19 is all right, but then 20 when
Oof.
Alan Moore takes over, up to like 68 is that's where I stop. I have the whole Alan Moore run.
Grab like 1 through 50 just to get Constantine and
I got.
just a few of those.
Oh, it's just out of reach, but it's right. There's one sitting right over there.
Oh yeah.
Looking to sell that, Chin?
Yeah.
I've had that book for a while. I have one in my PC, and then I have the other one that I'm always like, this is the book I have with me in case I see a great book I want to trade for. Oh, you got more, Rob? Sorry.
No, that was my mail
Oh, yeah.
call for the day. Just that one.
Oh yeah, very
One
nice.
and done.
Good
So,
mail
but I'm
call.
happy with it.
That's a great mail call. I was supposed to
That-
have a mail call on Monday or Tuesday, but this is gonna be my little rant about the USPS. And I'm
don't get
sure
me started.
90% of it's great, but my post office has been pissing me off. So I have a PO box, which is already a pain to get stuff mailed to and this and that. But apparently they have a new policy that they never told us in writing or anything like that. And if it's not exactly what it should be, like I live in a town, but my shipping address is a different part of that town. It's super weird and it's a pain in the butt. But if I put one or the other, in the past, it's always been fine, but there's like a new manager at the post office that doesn't want to do it. And they're like, nope, send them right away. So I have the new, well, at least someone's got a John, happy for you. I don't. I will say the woman that works my post office is a sweetheart. She's amazing, but the manager, not so much. But I ordered the new John Tyler Christopher books back in October, the Mall and Ventress Negative Space.
Yep.
And they literally went to like the warehouse in my town. I was like, awesome. And then they were like, they sent me a text while I was at work, so I didn't see it. Within under 2 hours, without me responding or anything, they just sent it right back to sender. And I was like, wow. So
wow, not even holding it.
Yeah, it was a pain.
That's the benefit. I mean, you get a PO box that's supposed to
exactly.
That's weird.
It's a pain. But luckily, I messaged John on Instagram, so that's enough to get back to me. He told me the email to send it to. I did. I believe it's his wife that runs it. She got right back to me. She said, "Yep, just give me the new address. When I get them, I'll send them back to you." So hopefully, I have those booked in the next week or two. Hopefully, because
fingers crossed for you, boss.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the best. Well, anyway, we've been going for a little over an hour. Before we're gonna start wrapping up here. Thank you everybody for joining. I appreciate it, especially with all the back and forth that this show was. So
thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Before we get out of here, one more time. This 1 month from now, right here, Massachusetts Comic Crawl. If you want in, hit us up on Instagram or maybe leave us a comment on here. So just get in contact with us somehow. We'll get you in there. We're going to start doing the chat. Yep, we're going to do the chats this weekend. We're going to hopefully have a final head count in the next week or two. Even if you don't want to come and buy books, come to hang out. It's a great time. A lot of people in the community. Can't say it enough. I love it. And then again, we got the upcoming shows. We got CliffCon this Sunday.
We got there, be square.
King Con Saturday, April 6th. We got Little Giant the following weekend, April 13th. We got Terrificon in August. We got the Swap in May.
The Swap. Can't forget about the Swap.
Wait for next week, I believe, is going to be the announcement. If not, the week after. Very soon.
Got the old flyers, baby.
That's from last year's Swap right there.
Quick, baby.
This
quick.
new Swap. this year's swap's gonna be great. We're gonna have a lot of awesome stuff. Can't wait. There we go. Sean knows what he's talking about. Sean's gonna be at the crawl. Love it.
Oh, hey, Sean.
The anvil.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll just go around really quick and let you guys say your goodbyes. We'll start with Jesse.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here. Hope you all have a good night. And take care.
I would love to see you win like an Oscar or something like that. And just give a speech just like that. That was awesome. All right, Rob, what do you got? I mean, I'm sorry, you're drinking. I cut you off when you're drinking.
You gotta loosen up.
Oh, good guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. I had a great time. I always enjoy your company. I gotta say, being with the 3 Men in a Basement group, definitely taken a lot, or it's taking me very far in my comic book adventures. So I appreciate all of you.
You can be honest. It's taken a lot out of you. It's taken years off.
I mean,
your life.
that too, but most definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because being on camera is a first for me. So, but I enjoy being out of my comfort zone, so I appreciate it even more. So trust and believe. I appreciate you guys tenfold.
Nice.
And
Awesome.
have a good night,
Appreciate you
everybody.
being here.
Of course.
I'm gonna come down to the Beast.
That's me. I'm also, as you guys know, very shy in front of a camera and getting my opinions out there. But in all seriousness, thank you for asking me. It's always a fun time coming out and being a part of these shows. Quick shameless plugs. Back in November, launched my solo album, Mike Benson Napoli, available on all places where music can be listened to, including Napster. Yes, Napster is still around. Also,
I'm afraid to go on there. I don't want to get arrested.
I'm not going on with this computer.
Metallica disapproved. And then my YouTube channel was a little dormant for about a year, but Sean kind of brought it up. Last week, Chin and one of my other buddies, we did a 2023 retrospective of films, our top 10s, and then anticipation for the films coming out this year. That was a lot of fun.
Awesome time.
And I want to do more live videos when I had more time. Back when I first started my channel, editing, as much of a pain it was, I had the time to do it. Now, life gets in the way, it gets busy, editing gets really annoying and frustrating. So my goal is to do more live content, reaching out, maybe get some interviews, maybe get some of the con promoters to, do a little quick, preview for their shows this coming year, and some other fun. I have a ton of topics, for other videos, kind of like the last one. I texted Chin a couple of them, so stay tuned to the channel if you haven't. I'm 1 sub away from 200 subscribers. It's Mike the Beast Benson Comics on YouTube. I'm one away from 200. And there's a lot of good content on there. More shameless plug. But I've got interviews with Tony Todd, Katrina Law from the Arrowverse, John Wesley Shipp, Mitch Halleck, Jerry Ordway, a ton of people on there. So I want to do more with the YouTube channel, probably more in the area of live videos. But that's that. And once again, Chin, thanks for allowing me to be a part of tonight. This was a great time.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it. Go
thanks.
sub them up, guys.
Mike.
Get them to the 200 right now.
Go show that man some love.
Get them in there. All right, Dave.
So, hey, yeah, thanks everybody for showing up tonight. Rob, Jesse, Mike, and of
course
Sean. Thanks for answering the bell that Chinmo sent out. Chinmo, I appreciate you kind of steering the ship tonight.
I'm happy I was able to get on the ship, if I'm being honest.
I'm happy you bought the ship.
Yeah.
Well, Otto asked if we can do the show, and I was like, if Chinmo does all the heavy lifting, I'm in. So thankfully you got your laptop
princess over there.
Yeah, thankfully you got your laptop going, so it's great. I'm glad it worked out. So thanks again.
Yeah, of course. All right. And then
what do you got to say, Chin?
No, thank you guys. I appreciate all of you guys coming on. I threw out the little group chat and you guys all responded, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You guys are always welcome here. I love it. I love, it's been a crazy week, like I said, crazy stuff with the laptop, and it ended up coming up last minute, and I was like, you know what's a better way to kick off some stress than hanging out with some friends, talking comics, and having a good time. So I love it. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you everybody in the chat for talking and chatting it up with us. Appreciate you guys. yeah, so you'll see us at the upcoming stuff. You're gonna probably see us next Friday, if not the Friday after. We'll be doing some more live shows. Otto's gonna be down at MegaCon. We got some crazy stuff happening for the channel, so it's gonna be fun. And as we say goodbye, Copy's gonna say hello.
Better late than never, Copy.
Yeah. But no, appreciate all you guys coming on here. Thank you from myself, Dave in the Cave, Mike the Beast, Planet Mayhem, Biohazard, Otto, Roger. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night, Canada.
There
Good
it is.
night.
I was waiting
Thanks
for
for
someone.
watching.
I can't hit end stream until someone says it.
I am French Canadian.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.